A couple of weeks ago, something happened that left many people amazed. An artist who goes by the name of Beeple sold at an auction something known as a refundable token for $69 million. Non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, are untradeable and unique assets on blockchain used to symbolize or represent physical objects. In the case of Beeple, NFTs were used to express his artworks. Not so long ago, NFTs were unheard of, and now they're all we hear about. And astonishingly, not many people know about it, know what they are, and what they're used for. The first thing to know about NFTs is that, like cryptocurrency, they are stored in a blockchain. A simple click and numerous articles explaining what NFTs are and how they became relevant in the online and even physical marketplace will pop up. According to John Swartz, a writer for the New York Times, his colleague Kevin Roose learned about the tokens and decided to participate in the market. He, Kevin Roose, wrote an article about NFTs and auctioned an NFT of that article. He amazingly sold it for over $500,000. But Kevin was generous, so the money went to charity. The entire thing can be confusing if it is not extensively explained to you or not thoroughly read about. Bruce Sterling told John Swartz that the universe is no longer the way it was. According to him, the surprise people showed when the Beeple NFT sale happened reminded him of the early days of rock and roll, when people had to adjust to something new, and something of this nature would almost certainly not have taken place if we had not been stuck indoors for the better part of the last year with our computers. A professor at Georgetown University, Matt Blaze, made us know that the virtual world is kept running by a massive amount of energy. He commented, though, he might not be an art expert, it is not his place to speak against how artists get money from enthusiasts willing to give it to them. It would be great if artists can be supported in ways that does not involve a wastage of energy that would otherwise power a small city when transactions are made. According to him, the blockchain does not do anything the average digital signature does not originally accomplish. A Zoom conversation between John Swartz and Beeple, alias Mr. Wrinkleman, give us more insight into how the artist feels about his recent payday and how his NFTs translated to actual physical cash. "Is your art real, Mr. Swartz?" had asked the artist, who explained that what his buyers get are physical screens on which his artworks are on. He then went on to show Mr. Swartz a summarization of his financial assets, $56,635,781.41 at the time. The payment was initially made in cryptocurrency, and the artist had converted a large amount of it into US dollars. However, that money was not in cash, but just a bunch of numbers showing what he is worth. But having the number is the same as having the real thing, just in digital form. People went on to say that even though people see modern art and form the opinion that just anyone can be an artist, it isn't so. He showed Mr. Swartz one of his artworks that he created using digital tools, and even though the piece looked playful, it was undeniable art. We may never understand the mystery behind the value of artworks like paintings, the same way we cannot tell why baseball cards are sold for the price they go for. Only just a while ago, an NFT of a Pop-Tart cat was sold for almost $600,000. This will have you questioning reality, and if we aren't all living in an imaginary world. So at the end of the day, the real question remains whether everyone is willing and ready to accept cryptocurrencies as valid means of exchange, and NFTs as an equivalent to properties. And even if we do accept them, will that acceptance be permanent? Because with all said and done, even the famed Beeple did not leave his money in Bitcoin. He converted it to dollars. It will all boil down to a personal choice. Accepting and staying with NFTs will have to be the result of what you choose. The same applies to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies.